This is the Module 2 reflection for class. We are to describe a recent situation where we downloaded a app onto a device in which I would have to go with my phone. That is the most recent and more electronic that I do download applications on, and it's obviously probably a game for my kids and keep them busy, or any application such as a banking account. I do a lot of banking online and paying bills online, and so any application that can help me do that, I will download those and use them. The most recent, if I did, it was my newer phone, and I had to download the application for my bank again. And whenever I do that, I usually have to end up calling the bank and verifying that the new device I have is able to get into my account, and then they unlock it. And so that'd be the only problem I have downloading apps, or I have so many on there. After a while, having an older phone, after several years, I start running out of space, so then I need to decide which apps I want to get rid of or which ones I just don't use anymore. After creating the PDF file, I found that a little intimidating at first because I have not done that before, but getting into it and following instructions, it was rather easy to use. After completing assignments and education, I think PDF files would be helpful in the school settings because you'd be able to share things faster, easier with other teachers, show things in a different way to students, and help the learning process go a little smoother maybe than it could, or it also could make it just a little harder depending on the class situation. Using a webcam, I have used a webcam before. They aren't very intimidating. Sometimes they can be, like first starting these and doing other reading projects for class was a little intimidating. Just for the fact, even today with my kids here, they are out now, and I don't like doing it too much in front of people. Once I'm by myself, I get pretty comfortable with it. But yes, have used them before, mostly on with my phone and doing posts through Facebook Messenger, Facebook profile. The videos it's mostly of the kids. Doing them by myself is here generally just for the class. And also doing that, you could, for the process of being in class, maybe if you know you're going to be gone the next day, instead of writing out lesson plans, you could do a web recording and have it ready for the teacher the next day in case there is something that they do not understand, or it is a substitute teacher that's not quite up to knowledge of certain activities and what you're doing. If you had to continue an activity, you could always do a recording for your class and have the class listen to the activity, so they would have your continuous learning experience and learning leadership from you yourself, and then the substitute teacher can go from there. And I believe sharing videos with other teachers to let them know, or having meetings like the Zoom. I've had a couple meetings so far through Zoom, and I have found that much easier. My first one was instead of driving 2 hours to the college to meet with my advisor, he just asked if we could use Zoom. I had not used it before, and I found that very interesting and easy to use, and so I am more than willing now to use that as a way of communication, and that way you can see the people and you know who you're talking to instead of just a general phone conversation. So all in all, in this module, I did learn some new information, and there's information I already knew that I will still continue to use.